I've noticed when I'm working with clients is that they internalize a lot of the challenges that they're going through. It's anxiety, people-pleasing behavior, things that symptoms we saw, right? Avoidance, procrastination, fear of abandonment. What they have seen is that they internalize, they make it like, oh, there's something wrong with me. And then what that does is that it unnecessarily put a lot of pressure, right? And what you need to understand is that a lot of these inner wound aspects are coming from your subconscious, which is have been programmed when you are not even aware too much about your childhood, right? So instead of internalizing it or blaming yourself for these things, is the key thing is to take responsibility. Hey, I know I have this issue, but let me see what I can do about it. Understanding subconscious mind is very important because you will see a lot of the issues and challenges and the habits and the emotions are coming from, because that is the holding place for these things. And even you will see the repetitive thinking, right, and looping, right, or overthinking coming from the subconscious mind, and that's important to understand, right? And you'll see that when we were younger, right, when we were children, we are highly influenced by our family, our teachers, society, and then social media, right? And it's because you'll see that our conscious minds have not been fully developed yet for us to filter out what is good for us and what is not good for us. So that's why, as we talked about a little bit before, is that as you're becoming more older, your conscious mind develops as you go through sessions like this. When you start to pay attention to your mind more, you start to take more courses, you're becoming more aware. Now you can start to filter out things that are not helping you, things that ideas or belief systems or habits or even emotions that is no longer who you want to be, who's representing you. Key thing to understand in this slide is that don't put personal blame on you. And also important to understand, because when we're talking about the childhood aspects, usually our mind or attention sometimes goes on to blaming our parents. This is also not useful, or blaming parents, society, or world, because our parents also probably had the same issues happen to them when they were children. They probably got criticized or blamed or in difficult situations, right? So they in together, these can have an effect in two of our generation. So blaming is usually doesn't really work, because you will see that even blaming actually can increase anxiety if you don't watch it. But the understanding is, don't necessarily blame society, parents, or teachers, because sometimes they don't know also what they're doing, and they're doing what they got, or they probably even been in a more situation worse than we are, right? Again, it doesn't condone any wrongdoing, definitely, but it does understands that there are difficulties.